Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 4, the Thrones of Ascension Death March of the Penguins. And what a show I have for you today. Research and evocation. It is late winter, by the way, in year 4 of the Ascension Wars. That means next turn, any afflictions my old age mages are going to be getting, they will be getting. Luckily, I have people around to cure those things, and I have plenty of Boots of Youth now to give to them as soon as I get them into labs. Flom has cast more corrupted flying Ledan. Soup has found a magic site in Velvet Ocean. Not even sure where that is, honestly. And has a new prophet, Ninta, the NC. Tons of blood slaves. Alright, so here we go, folks. This is Pelagia's gigantic army attacking us in Smallsea. I am of the opinion that I'm going to try something different with this battle, in that I am not going to comment over it. I will give a little debriefing afterwards, but I think it deserves some epic music in the background. So I found some music online that was not free, but royalty free. Free rights to use for non-commercial purposes, and I think it'll make this battle all that much better. So let's watch it. probably the greatest battle of this LP so far, but it did not come without a price. Of the 168 troops they sent against us, 143 of them have been killed, including 25 of the 26 sea serpents they threw against me. Now bear in mind now, I thought they had 7, so this is a bit more than I had anticipated. All of their leaders, with the exception of one priest, got away. We took out all of their krakens and the vast majority of their troops. However, of our 166 troops, we lost 53. The highest price of the day was paid by the wave fighters, of whom 22 went to their deaths. However, the regular Ledan fighters, the defenders, they all lost. We lost 3 of our 8 sea serpents and our mage, Gorehaven. Gorehaven the Proud, Gorehaven the Strong. He fought till the end and died right before the Pelagians routed. Against sea serpents he stood calm. He delivered his lightning, he did what he was ordered, and died a hero. For that, the Ledan shall always remember him. The frozen Ledan, 18 of them leading the charge, only 1 fell. They probably, at the end of the day, saved the battle for us. Next, Ashington. This is the fortress, the second fortress that we are attacking with the large army. Can't even really say there's a leader of this group anymore. It was initially, well, Mr. Penguin's our priest. It was initially, I believe, Ragnar, but Ragnar is now accompanied by Polat. Those are the 2 main fighter leaders, and we have some great mages too. And of course our demonic Ledan. An easy victory. We lost nothing. I saw a chance here. There was 1 caveman in the Lonely Cave, and I decided to go for it. Only this time I brought magical support. However, I had misjudged them. They had put some money. I don't know what they did. Actually, they must have moved some troops in at the last minute, or there's some reason I couldn't see them. But as you'll see here, they had more than I bargained for. However, we brought the house. So let's see. Are we going to repeat our loss in the last battle? Or are we going to emerge victorious? The Abyssians hit hard. They hit like trucks. But my troops are brave. They have magical support. And they have... What are you people? Burning ones. Oh my gosh. Sacred... Fire shield. Ugh, this is a Ledan's worst nightmare right here. It's humongous. It's on fire. You have to brave the fire in order to hit it, and yet still they go. They just took one out. Took another one out. And finally, avenging the loss of our brothers, we have taken this province from the Abyssians. We lost a lot, though. 26 of our defenders. Those were our frontline guys. 1 warrior, 5 bears, and 2 flag bearers, of course, because even though the odds are 1 out of every 4 defender dies, you know it has to be half, at least, of the flag bearers. But all of our leaders survived. We took out 44 Abyssians. Basically everyone but 1 Shadow Imp who got away. And screw that guy. So now we're attacking them in Halbathria. This was a quick little sneak attack on this mountain province. A sneak attack led by Pingu and his forest buddy Banshia. Both were recruited in the woods, and they're taking the fight to the mountains, which is kind of funny, I guess. I put the bears back, but obviously not back enough. They run very fast. And the snow is falling. As you can see, our Dominion is catching up with us. Arden, look at this. A great treasure. 1,000 gold. Look at all these gems and a ranger's cloak. Fantastic. We took out a black servant of Machaka. The problem now is that we lost so many people in the attack on Smallsea that we can no longer break down the fort. However, the entrance to the fortification of Ashington has been breached. So, here's the plan. I'm sending Tokshin back up out of here, and I'm recruiting as many wayfighters as I can to send back under Puffinatus, who bravely ran away during the battle, but that's okay because he is where I want him to be. Our strike attack here managed. They can't do anything here right now because they're being attacked by barbarians. So Banshee and Pingu are holding out until Nidaros goes up there with its red throwers. We're storming this castle, which will allow us unfettered access to the heartland of Abyssia. Abyssia is going to fall. They are stretched thin. Our scouts show that they have not much in the way of troops. I'm leaving everyone here in the cave because it's more vulnerable, really, and I'm building a temple and a lab. So I am Rick Kahn. He's our new researcher here. Say hi to Rick. He's keeping an eye on the fortress along with the province defense, but we are recruiting backup troops. Dre 2D2 staying where he is, as is this giant force here. Remember now, they originally attacked this castle, but they had enough defenders in there that we weren't getting anywhere. So if I'd been paying attention, what I should have done is built a lab here so that I could both give Sir Red Wolf the boots and give somebody a wall shaker. But I haven't been thinking about that. I can't keep all these guys here forever, so I'm either going to just be happy with the defense I have here, or I'm going to move out here, or I'm going to pull back. It would be neat to kind of raid up here and get this one little province, remove the temple. I can't see what's here, but I believe, yeah, there's really not much. I can't see what's here or here, so they could have huge armies here for all I know, unfortunately. Not sure why I can see that. I guess the scout can see if you have a fortification, but not how many troops. So, but I want him to be here because it gives me a good overview of what's going on. You know what? No. I'm going to keep everybody here to build. I was going to say let's go and attack, but Cyanus, well, I don't need Cyanus in Dunicus. Alright, let's get crazy. Who are you trying to get crazy with, SA? Don't you know we loco? We can get rid of that temple. Hope for the best. Okay, other than that, we're just reinforcing, as I said. We are getting more flying Ledan for Kitten. We are blood hunting. We have tons of blood slaves, which we hope to get more. I'm not spending too many gems, but I am forging owl quills and boots of youth, and I'm forging a bow of war. Mega Caesar's calling bears. I gave him enough water that he can now summon naiads, but we need 30 water gems. We only have 18. And here's Balder. Given him the water bottle, the summons water elemental to protect him, boots of youth, and the mage chainmail, the weightless scale mail. So that's probably the best we can do in terms of mage armor, since we can't forge ethereal robes. And Balder, you know what? I'm just going to send him out, even without guardians, since he does have the water elemental, and I'll have him pick up some guardians here. He can't even get there, so let's just go here. You know what I'll do, actually, is I'll recruit him some... No, I won't, because I cannot afford it. Eventually, I'll get him some guys to watch his back. We also have Zane Rogers, our new forest mage. He's moving down here. What else do we have that's new for you? Somewhere out there, beneath the pale moonlight, researching for us. Where are you, sir? Oh, there we go. Unit 171. Unit 171 is here researching for us. So, welcome to the team. And that's really about it. So let's end the turn and see what happens. I think Pelagia is pretty much wiped out for the next couple turns, so hopefully we'll be able to use that time off to our benefit. Unfortunately, I can't go behind me and take away the 2 provinces behind me. This castle needs to go down, and then we can deal with those other provinces. The good news is they don't get any money from them, and they can't recruit much. Soup didn't find anything. There was a battle in the end. Hopefully it's not the end for us, but the end for the Abyssians. Well, they have a pretty good group here, and they're all on fire, which is never a good thing. But we have magic support. Let's see how it goes. The bears, of course, jumping to the front. That's okay, they're pretty cheap. I think they're 10 nature gems. So they're actually more expendable than our troops, now that I really think about it. But still, these abyssians are tough. Look at them. We may lose this. Maybe I overextended myself too much. The bears have certainly been beat up. And oh, look at that! A fire elemental. Oh, the Ledan, I'm sure, are not happy to see that. They are not happy to see that at all. 2 of them. It's just about morale right now, people. And whew, we pulled it out. Oh, let's kill that guy. I don't know who he is, but I hate him. He's an anathema dragon. Yes, definitely. Definitely let's send him to his ancestors. Done. How do you like to be mauled by a bear, sucker? Fun fact, polar bears are actually like the most aggressive and violent bear. Speaking of fun facts, I was asked a while ago why I wasn't giving any more penguin facts. So why don't we do that a little bit? Did you all know... Let's see here. What's a good penguin fact? Penguins lost the ability to fly, as you all know. But they now have powerful flippers. They are the lowest diving and fastest swimming of all birds. They also have this cool little move called porpoising, where they gain speed under the water, shoot up into the air, and land and slide on the ice. It's called porpoising, and it's very cool. Okay. There was a battle in Smallsea. They're attacking us with what? I don't know. But we're weakened right now. Well, we're weakened, but we should be able to handle this. But look at how small we are compared to what we used to be. Well, let's... Okay, guys, don't forget the serpent standing there, alright? Don't let him flank us and get behind us and take out another mage. Who is this? Princeps Benedictus. Well, you're in the path of this sucker, so hopefully my troops will get there in time to save you. Yes, they will, it looks like. Thank goodness. What, did you just... Where did you go, Princeps? Where are you, Princeps Benedictus? Is this you? What? You better not have died. Okay. That is not funny. What the hell happened here? You did not die. Perhaps you ran? I don't know. I don't know what you did, but you did not die, so that's good. We only lost 1 wave fighter. And we are storming the fortress of Ashington. Man, what an action-packed episode this is. Bears are taking their typical leadership role here. We once feared fire, but now we are hardened to the realities of it. Their elementals and their falling fires don't mean much to us. And our flying, corrupted Ledan. Ooh, but they're getting... Yeah, take out the guy who's banishing you. Oof. Come on, hit him. Somebody do something. There we go. Done. Alright, did we lose anything? 6 flying Ledan. Wow, our numbers have been whittled down. 1 corrupted Ledan and 2 bears. Otherwise, we took out a warlock, 2 apprentices, an anathema salamander, and an anathema dragon. We nailed them hard. Okay. Llama. Shield of the Accursed, and 375 gold. Earth 2. You know, there are 6 awesome heroes for this nation, and I've only got 1, and I would sure love to see another one. That's why I picked the Luck Dominion. Shadow Imp. Shadow Imp. So, okay, so now we're finally able to destroy the fort. So they must have came at me from inside of it, which was a bad move on their part. Alright, well this episode is going really long, so let's quickly summarize what's up. Now that we have this fort, there's no reason why we can't move further against Abyssia. They've taken this back from the Pelagians. The Pelagians are demoralized and pretty much knocked out until they can recruit some more troops. There's no point in attacking this. Why would we want to free them from the barbarian onslaught? Instead, we're going to move these guys down here. We're going to move these guys down here. That way we'll still have 2 armies. We have 104 supply usage, though. Hopefully there's 104 supply here, though I wouldn't think so because it has the 3 heat. So we'll see. That's actually something worth looking at. now that we have troops here, we can kind of get the lay of the land here. And, ooh, what do we have? Pool of Sanctity kills demons and undead. Okay, probably don't want to send my blood troops here. A slave market with... So that's kind of ironic, right? You have a pool of Sanctity in the same province as a slave market with blood slaves and a blood magic bonus. So any of the demons that your blood magic bonus would recruit here automatically get attacked by the pool of Sanctity. But it does give us 1 water gem, which means I want to keep it. So I'm going to spend some money to hold this province. And I may just keep these guys here now that we have some backup here. I really don't want to send Draytu up against Abyssia just because they wear him out, basically, and he's much better against people who don't do that. I think we're going to hold here in the south. We're not going to initiate hostilities against Machaca if they don't want to initiate hostilities against us. An Astral Pearl there. Northern Lizard and King Strategist are patrolling here. I mean, I'm not really even sure what to do with this. I have some province defense in here. If they want it, they can take it, and hopefully we'll be able to respond. At least we'll always have this castle here guarding our flanks. And that's about that. I think we have enough flying guys to give to Kitten so she can go into her raid mode. And we're hopefully going to be able to reinforce Smallsea, take this castle, and then take out Pelagia once and for all. Now that we have the temple and lab, let me quickly, before the episode's over, introduce you to the Ledan Dark Snow. They are stealthy, and they have dark vision and cold power. They dual wield ice knives, so they're pretty badass. And then you have the Dark Snow Chieftain, who is an assassin with an inspiration of +1, and he has 30 dark vision as well, and is also stealthy, of course, for an assassin. He dual wields an ice blade and an ice knife, so he's pretty awesome as well. And finally, the Ledan Dark Ice, who has water and a chance of earth, death, or blood. Blood is useless to me. I have plenty of that. I would like death, and I would certainly like earth. So hopefully those are the randoms that we're going to get. I will be recruiting these guys. They're pretty reasonably priced, especially compared to their assassin leaders. So that's why I was quick to build. Now the problem with these cave provinces is that the province defense, even up as high as 31, is just a few cavemen. I mean, as you can see, 31 province defense down here, much different. So this is a very weak province, which is why I moved my guys out here. And I guess they can hang out for a turn. They're heavily in enemy dominion, but they don't have much to send against me right here. We have Slayer. I believe we all still have our Guardians. Well, Vlud's down a little bit. Let's give him a couple more. We don't want to stay here longer than we have to, and if I see a big army moving away, I will flee back to the cave, but for right now it does give us some breathing room and keeps the cave safe. In fact, Dunicus and Cyanus, well, Cyanus doesn't need to go anywhere. He was just there to build a temple, but Dunicus can go up and join his brothers. Cyanus can move back down to the castle. So that's secure for the moment, and really, Abyssia, any troops they send against me here are going to be depriving their front line against my larger armies, so I'm happy to see it. You know, I may decide to risk Draytu D2 against these 2 beast trainers in whatever province defense they have here. Maybe a bad idea, I don't know, but then I can move these guys up here and move the front up to this 2-province line instead of this 3-province line. Or maybe I could send what few troops I have here along. Oh, with Frataborn, you're our new land chief. You are going to be Dr. Clinical. I like how there's a Dr. Clinical in like every single one of my, or some version of Dr. Clinical in every single one of my LPs. In the Crusader Kings II Byzantium, she was an empress for quite a long time. Probably the best empress. She's the one that conquered Rome. But Dr. Clinical in this is a Ledan gentleman, and he is going to be leading his amazing armies to victory or death. I might want to give him a bodyguard too. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.